I'm an amateur oboist who's been playing the oboe for nearly 50 years. I've been making my own reeds for nearly 40 of those years, and it has always been a struggle. I'm not particularly good with my hands, except perhaps when I'm playing the oboe, but making reeds is a nightmare. And so I was tremendously excited to hear about these Legere oboe reeds. I had never believed that they would be any good, but when I looked at the price and when I heard the rumors around the oboe playing world, I thought I would give them a go. So I bought 4 of them from Howarth's in London. You're not allowed to try any of them out. You buy them and you take what you get. First surprise, they're not the same as each other. I'd heard that from other oboists as well. Second surprise, well, perhaps not a surprise because I'd tried 1 or 2 of the example reeds at Howarth's, is that they don't really work initially. Various oboists have talked about them being fairly good, and there are recordings on YouTube and in various other places and on the Legere website, and they sound rather good. But I couldn't make much sound at all out of the reeds that I bought. However, I expected that, and I expected to scrape them, which is what I've done. Now, I play on what Evelyn Rothwell, in her rather marvelous book, The Oboist's Companion, published in 1977, I was already 20 then, describes as I play on something that is close to what she calls the classic French scrape, which is not very fashionable now, but it's a long way from the American or the European scrape, which is what the Legere reeds are based on. And so I took out my usual knife and tongue, and I scraped away at the Legere oboe reeds. And this is the result. I'm not sure that it'll sound particularly good on my PC recording device, but this is what it sounds like. I'm pleased with that, whether you like it or not. I'm pleased with it. And so how did I achieve that? This is actually the first one that I've scraped. Well, how can I show this? I took nothing off the tip, but I partially destroyed the huge hump that you get on the European and the American scrape. A hump that's too big for me, seems to me to obstruct the flow of air. And then I scraped a little on the sides as well. Scraping is a little different with the Legere reed. You have to be very careful not to let the knife cut into the plastic. Or resin, or whatever we should call it. So I always keep the blade pointing backwards, as it were, and just taking off tiny, highly valuable crumbs of plastic very, very, very slowly with my glasses on. I'm quite pleased with the result. I'm interested to know what other oboists make of it. But I'm pleased. I shall probably play on plastic reeds now for the rest of my life. So if you've got any comments, let me know what your experiences are.